All right, bro. 1, 2, 3, chop.
Take 3.
No, bro, you're good, bro.
But yeah, no, it's very personal to me because there's a lot of it that I take in that I really value myself to be able to, whatever I feel like I want to do, that I can do it.
Right.
Simple as that. No matter how extreme or how tedious it is, whether it's the little battles or the really big ones, is that we can do it. Now, taking breaks, of course, are necessary. Like, you need that. You don't want to strain yourself way too much or anything like that, or else you're just going to break yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
But you don't want to get stuck, like, at all. Otherwise, you're just going to stop moving.
Yeah.
And then the moment when you realize that, you're just going to kick yourself in the ass and be like, oh, fuck.
I feel that.
What have I been doing this entire time?
Right.
You know?
So you've been going to therapy?
Not recently, no. But I need to.
Why'd they throw you in therapy? Just cause?
Oh, as a kid? It started in preschool. It was hella weird because there was only one kid that I would kick it with. Only one. It was my best friend, Deshaun.
Yeah.
And people were like, oh, they don't socialize with other kids. Let's put them into therapy. And I was like,
What?
Like,
What do you mean? Just because we're not
Exactly.
socializing with other kids?
like, we're socializing, but only with each other. It's like we're the only people we fuck with.
Right.
Simple as that. So anything like that, it's like I don't understand why outside opinion forced us into this. But because of that, it helped me really jump into it, be like, oh, let me find out why y'all were thinking this.
Right. Why do they think? Why are they thinking that way?
Exactly. It's not so much of how I know some people with anxiety get extremely worried about other people's opinions. It's more of less trying to find an understanding of at least of what people think about.
Yeah.
What moves them to say certain things or to do certain things.
Right.
Especially, I think some people call it empathy.
Yeah.
You try to really understand what's going on with it. And honestly, just practicing that as much and being thrown into that as a kid, that one right there really pushed me to really be like, all right, let's figure out what's going on here.
Right.
That's tight.
You trying to move into? No. What y'all do this week? Cause we kind of skipped that,
back, bro.
We kind of skipped
that. I was trying to get back to that too.
We kind of skipped it. It's like, so what y'all do this week?
I worked, bro. How about you?
Anything new besides the work? Jeez.
Anything new? Nah, nothing new, bro. Nothing new for me.
Nah.
You?
New manager and stuff at work. That's pretty much it. And some random stuff happening at work. I already told you.
Yeah.
I told one. No, I didn't tell you. I told somebody.
Oh, no.
But it was some little kid. I was working.
Yeah.
It's like 2:00, and then one of these kids, it's like elementary school or middle kid schoolers or something like that.
Yeah.
And then there's store right next door, Spencer's.
I forgot.
Oh, you did say that. You
And
did
it was
say that,
Spencer's,
bro.
and
Shit.
then they run down the hall, and it was like, oh my god, let's go see the dildos. I was like,
Oh,
what,
gosh.
bro? And me and the customer
the
had
dildos.
made eye
That's
contact. I was like,
wild,
did
bro.
you hear that? I was like, yeah.
Oh.
That's
no.
crazy. What about you, bro? What'd you do?
I mean, my week's been pretty basic. I've been really just trying to get old stuff hauled about the house, get a clean space, man. Like,
Yeah.
just you know how it's just
You
been
got all the
old
junk
stuff.
out or what?
It's not even junk. It's just stuff that's old. Like, you know how you just need to get rid of things that are old so you can fill the space in with something else that you want. So really just getting a whole bunch of old stuff out the house. Been still applying for jobs. I'm not stressed too much because I'm trying to get make a whole new environment in the house. Then, but mainly my week's been pretty chill. Like I said, just been hauling stuff. You know, been watching a little bit of shows, but
Yeah.
it's
Anything
been
interesting?
cool. Nothing.
No.
You know what? No, wait.
Watching what,
One
like
show,
anime
I
or
ain't
some
gonna lie.
shit?
Nah, I've been watching this show called The Originals.
The originals?
You know,
I
ain't
haven't got
gonna-
into that, but yeah, I've been.
I heard about it.
Look,
What's
man,
it
all I'm
about?
gonna say is that it's one of them shows that is always something twisted going on, and you know how you'll be like, it can't get any worse than this. They managed to
Shit.
pull something else out that's just like, bro, how did y'all come up with this?
Like, this some fucked up
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. So
crazy.
that's pretty much been my week.
Yeah. How about you, bro?
That
Something
shit.
interesting?
I'm taking a break off of work. So it's like
Yeah.
I don't go back to like end of September, early November, damn near.
Okay.
Right now, it's just been mental health break. I needed it from work, honestly.
Right.
Overstressing myself too much.
Right.
Bro.
It's like relaxation right now.
I'll just drink all my feelings away.
Oh,
Alcohol. Yes, sir.
Hey, as long as you do it in moderation and you stay safe, fuck it.
man.
Fuck it, bro. Yeah.
Honestly.
So now
Being
let's get
smart.
back into it. Taking
No
a break.
judgment from
Taking a
me.
break. What's your stance on taking a break? You know, on
You
everything.
took a break, bro. You tell us.
Yeah,
Shit.
you're right. You're right.
You took a break. You took a break too.
I did take a break because
I've
the
been out
man.
here
I called
hustling,
the
bro.
man yesterday. He was like,
Motherfucker
"Bro, where
left
you
me.
been? You been MIA?" I was like, "Hey, man, I just been,
bro, I've been managing the social media,
I've been
recording
needing
this
to,
shit,
like,
coming up with the
take
topics, doing the
a-
thumbnails, and then Uriah fucking ghosted me.
oh whatever."
Damn.
This just
Yeah,
got
man, I took my
hectic.
chill pill for like the last couple of days.
You took one too many then if you was gone. Shit.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
I
It was-
was like,
Well, in between those
Yeah.
days, I was like, it was work,
yeah,
and then like the days I don't do anything, somebody want me to do something,
yeah.
and then it's back vice versa until today.
So you was just busy then, honestly.
Yeah.
It wasn't more of like, oh, I
And
don't
then
feel like it today.
I
And
can't
then-
sleep because my stupid dog. I swear to God, she want to lay in the beds, but she takes up a lot of space because she lays sideways. I'm like, why do you do this?
Yeah.
So I'm like waking up in the middle of the night because she kicked me in the face or something. Like, I
tragic.
hate it.
Yeah, that's your ass.
Yeah, big dog or small dog?
She's small, but she be doing too much in her sleep.
Yeah. But my take on taking a break, bro, I mean, like, yeah, I don't take that many breaks, if I'm honest.
What do you
So
know
it's
about
like-
you? This
Yeah.
man be on go.
Workaholic.
I'm always on go, bro. It's just like, if I'm not doing something, I'm doing something.
Right, yeah. If I'm not doing something, I'm doing
Hey,
something,
I'll
right?
fuck with
Hey.
But it's like, the reason I'm like that is because of like my work or whatever. I'm always on go. So like, I got wired like that now after like
That's good.
a year
bro.
doing
That's
it.
a good thing, bro.
But taking a break, yeah, bro, it's necessary, you know, for sure. I usually take like a day break, not like a week break on whatever I do.
I feel
Right.
that. Yeah.
How about you guys?
I mean, I take breaks. I feel like if you take a break, it should be in order to recharge yourself enough to get ready to go back in, but better than before.
Yeah.
So, like, I mean, it can be different breaks. Just make sure that it's nothing that will, you take a break so long that you lose, like, the momentum. You know what I mean? You're
Right.
taking a break to charge yourself up and shoot back farther than what you were doing last time. So I think breaks are definitely necessary. It's just being, you got to be wary of it because it's easy to, like, you know, take a break and then kind of fall back and take, you know, you don't want to be taking steps backwards and forward.
True.
So-
I feel that.
Mhm.
How about
You end up in the same spot.
See, that one is hella interesting to me because with the friend group that I have and the friends that I've had growing
Yeah.
up, a lot of the times, like, I would be considered the therapist of the group. And this is why I have a lot of experience with depression and people who have fight that battle.
Right.
Yeah.
Because a lot of it is the end goal is trying to find peace or happiness in whatever they want to do. And a lot of it, I try to tell them, like, hey, start off with the small things. You don't have to finish it today. Because, like, that's not the point. The
Yeah.
point is, like, you'll get there eventually.
True.
Because it's not just going to be a step A to B. No, if you want to get to Z, you got to go through ABC first.
Right.
You got to go
Can't
through the
skip
whole
steps.
alphabet.
Right.
And it's all those little things that you can look back on and be like, damn, I'm proud of this. Like, I did this myself.
So with the break thing, you think people should be taking breaks, or how
Oh,
long
hell
should the
yeah.
break be?
Without a doubt. Just don't be complacent with it. Don't rest for too long. Because personally, for me, what I had felt is that when I realized, like, damn, I'm not doing what I want to be doing. Or I'm
Yeah.
not doing anything to put myself in that position. It just sends you further back down that rabbit hole of depression.
Yeah.
I'm just like, fuck, how could I do this to myself?
Yeah.
Right.
Type of shit.
Yeah.
And that one is like, no, I got to do better. Better
Yeah.
than this, better than who I was to be who I want to be.
You're too motivational, bro.
Honestly.
Real spill though.
Yeah. I feel you for sure.
That's
I
that
agree with everything
motivation
you're saying.
right
I
there.
agree with everything you're saying, bro. I'm just like, shit, dude.
Maybe hitting marks. I hear you.
Shit.
Yeah.
Honestly, hey, put me in front of a crowd of people, I'll have a whole inspirational speech. No paper, no nothing. We're
Yeah.
going to talk about whatever.
Yeah, see, I translated my depression into jokes.
Hey, that shit is good too, honestly.
Hell
That form
yeah.
of expression right there, I was
Hell
like
yeah.
that for a while too.
Yeah.
Darkest of humors.
Yeah.
When you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
normalize that shit and you can be okay with it, you can understand it further.
But nah, you gotta relax sometimes because sometimes if
True.
you just throw it out there, some people get uncomfortable. Like, You good, bro?
You gotta read the room though, honestly.
Yeah.
Like,
You
you
see,
good,
I'm
bro?
not funny, so I had to practice. And I'm still not funny.
All right. Hey, but look, man, whatever's your therapy, because at the end of the day, like, everybody's battling demons.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it's
Everybody.
really easy for people to hide it too. Like, there's some people that done some crazy stuff. You be like, hold on, he did what? You said he did what? Huh? What? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, even with depression and things like that, like, a lot of us hide our demons, and you have to, find what is your therapy.
I don't think people
For
hide
those
it
type
like that
situations.
anymore, though. Like, people
Well,
just, like,
some people do though. Like, some people do
you
it
be on
naturally.
Twitter, bro? You be on Twitter?
Nah,
People be hiding
like
this
that,
shit.
though.
Wild on Twitter.
I don't think people- bro, I don't think
Twitter-
people hiding this shit.
Twitter is crazy, but I'm saying, like, there are people that are really, a lot of people are pretty good at hiding
Yeah.
their demons, or you might see some of it, but you don't see you know what I mean, the full spill. Like,
certain
we are,
expressions, like the doing it through humor, sometimes it's
Yeah.
easy to tell. But like not everybody, like ordinary people, be going through the most craziest shit that we don't even know about.
right. And it's everybody. Everybody says, ask somebody, I'm good. We all know what I'm doing good is. You know what I mean?
Everybody be like,
You'll be
"I'm
having the worst
okay.
day of your life
I'm
talking about,
good."
yeah, I'm good. You know what I mean? And like I said,
I
people
I
are good
agree
at
with
hiding
you
their
guys.
demons.
I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Crazy shit with that.
I'm way
On the
different.
topic of Twitter, someone actually shared a TikTok that I saw.
What?
This dude, he was saying, it's like when people ask me if I'm okay, it's like, the fuck am I gonna tell them? What they gonna do?
Oh, you see?
And it's like, damn, that's
how.
hella interesting, because half of it's true. It's like, what the hell is somebody gonna do for me to make this shit go away?
Right.
But then the other half is like, you very much could let somebody in, have that vulnerability with them.
You've been to therapy, bro. So like they kind of teach you, how to let your feelings out and stuff like that.
A
how to
little bit.
how to
Some therapy cases,
how
you
to
know,
translate your energy.
some of I was fortunate that I had a good therapist.
Yeah.
Other therapists, they just try to put you on some sort of substance.
Yeah.
They'll be like, oh, boom, here's you, but on this antidepressant.
Yeah.
Like, side effect is, oh, you might want to kill yourself, though.
But like
That don't make
like
sense.
with the person that posted that, I feel like they just didn't get taught. Like, yo, everybody feels like this. You just gotta make something out of that energy. You
Fuck
know?
it, we ball.
Yeah.
You know, how many times people going to say it is what it is until they say it's like, no, I'm tired of it.
Or they just kill themselves. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's
Makes sense.
like, that's one big problem with taking a break. Is
Yeah.
that once people realize that, they're like, oh fuck, and then they sometimes a lot of people go straight into that one stance. Is like, I gotta end it. There ain't nothing here to redeem myself for,
Yeah.
because they haven't done anything to really take the steps to look back and be proud of.
Is it good?
Right.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh yeah, he had an overlay to watch it.
Sure.
You said you had an overlay to watch it last time? Yeah.
Hmm.
That's fine.
One of the two.
It's fine. Just keep it rolling.
Nah, keep it rolling, bro. We're
Okay.
good.
Yeah, it's
We'll
good.
keep this in here. Fuck
Even
it.
like me, I still go to a therapist here and there, like,
Yeah.
and talk to my therapist. People need so much therapy that the appointments are like months apart,
Yeah.
which is like kind of crazy
The
when you think
expenses
about it.
too.
Like, you know what I mean? Mine is kind of covered through, like, if you have your insurance and stuff. So mine is covered through my insurance. But like the last time I think I talked to my therapist, like probably a month and a half ago. So the appointments are almost
Dang,
like
y'all
2
got
to 3
therapists?
months out. Yeah,
Man.
I
You
talked
got
to
a therapist too? or what,
I
bro?
do.
God
Yeah.
damn.
You
I'm
know
not
that-
without
you
a
know
therapist,
You know
bro.
his name? I can
What
recommend.
the
Do you want to know
hell?
his name? His name Music.
Is it free?
Music.
Yeah. my
Fuck
therapist is Music.
I was
bro.
about to.
Fuck
Yeah.
Actually got a therapist
Oh,
named
no,
Music.
shit.
My
But,
therapist is Music.
I do, and I honestly encourage anybody that if you feel like that's something that will help you to give it a shot too.
Yeah.
Because even then, it's
I'll be
also
right back.
good to just talk to somebody that's not biased or doesn't know, really anything about you, and see what do you want to tell them, what is comfortable or
Yeah.
even uncomfortable that you're willing to share with them to help you progress as a person. Even with the suicidal thing, that's where it comes with like mental health and being able to get therapy. You also have to be able to, take that vulnerability, especially with a lot of people of color, not just of color, but in general, we're taught that, if you go to a therapist, that's weird or that's
Or it,
weak.
like makes you
or,
less of a man.
Yeah,
Type of
yeah.
shit like that.
But everybody has some form of therapy. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? Regardless if it's music. For some people, it's working out. For some people, it can be multiple things. It could be actually talking to a therapist and working out. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So you also have to find what's
It's that little motivation that's right there. That's
What's-
like, you know what? I'm upset. I feel a type of way. So I'm going to put myself into this position to really focus on something that I want to focus upon.
Right.
Right.
About 3 months ago, I took a road trip to Texas by myself.
Okay.
I was like, you know what? It's my sister's birthday. I'm going to go visit her.
Right.
But then I was hella tripping. I was like, man, why the fuck am I in Texas?
Right.
The moment I got there, I was like, why the fuck am I here? Like, I'm mad as hell. I'm pissed off with what I got going. I was like, why am I in Texas? Why am I running from my problems?
Yeah.
Now, I didn't go to sleep till like 4 a.m. when I got there, because that was fucking with me the entire time. I was like, what am I here for? Sure, it's my sister's birthday, but I'm running from my problems.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what's the point? And when I got back from Texas, I jumped straight into work. A lot of it was like, all right, let me actually put myself back in a social platform to really talk to people, like just randomly. I would take Bart back and forth because I work for the Warriors. I will go to like their basketball games and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And with those, it was really fun because I would meet new coworkers. I just talk to random strangers on Bart.
Yeah.
And it'd be some of the most therapeutic shit ever.
That's tight.
Like ever. Like
Yeah.
I was reading this book that I have, and every time I talk to a random stranger, if I enjoyed the conversation, I'd write down what happened in the book. I was like, I love this. Like this little memory, those little steps in between to where I want to get to. And there's this one dude, he was hella tripping. Like, we just started talking about Texas. I was telling him, like, yeah, I just got back.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, what part? He was like, oh, McKinney. And he was very familiar with the area, so he was talking to me about it. And before he left, he was like, you got a good head on your shoulders. Keep that. And that gave me a little bit of inspiration. I was like, damn, that's good hearing that validation from someone I don't even know.
Yeah.
Right.
That's tight.
You know? It's like that little bit, I was like, damn, that feels good. Because sometimes, like, we won't even look at our shit to be like, I'm proud of this. We just be like, this is just an everyday for me.
Right.
But it's like finding those little things to be proud about. But you got to do that work even after taking a break.
Definitely, bro.
Now, do you let those little things that you're proud about? Do you let them hold you?
What do you mean by that?
Complacency. So, like, you're proud of being who you are, right?
Oh, you mean like build up my pile of things and
like
be like,
building,
oh, I'm cool with this.
Like building yourself up to what you want to become. So
sometimes that happens. That can happen.
Hey, bro, like complacency or whatever, bro. Because I was talking to you about it for like the whole week.
Yeah,
when
that's how we got to
this
topic.
Yeah. Like, because we haven't been complacent with this. Like, okay, whatever. You might be complacent one week, me the other, then you the other, whatever, bro. But like, one of us is always moving it forward, you know?
Right.
So like, what's your take on that, bro?
Like the situation with this, or just
bro.
in general,
or this,
Any passion
whatever,
project
bro.
you got?
Like,
I've been complacent as shit with my music. I ain't gonna hold you.
nothing, bro.
I have a track. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Comes out next year.
Plugging himself.
I'm just playing. No, I got something coming out like payday. Let's just say payday.
Okay, payday it is.
Yeah. Let's just say payday. Yeah, I won't know. But yeah, I got certain things I want to put out there, but then I got to sit there and I'm like, oh, I have this entire collection. Let me just go listen to it.
I think part of complacency is just you don't have somebody to check you, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't have like an accountability partner most of the time.
You don't have something checking you, you know, whether it's a deadline or someone.
Yeah, I was a thing. Yeah, that's actually my thing. I like to set deadlines. So when I have a deadline, I'm like, yeah, I hate it. But then it gets to a point where I got to do this every time.
Do you ever get this feeling like, oh, I already hit this deadline. Let me kind of put this one on the back burner.
Sometimes.
That
I try not to do
right?
that. I try not to do that so hard. Yeah, it just gets harder and harder. As many times you do something, you're like, yeah, I got the hang of this. And then you just fall pretty much.
That was me at work, actually. That's why I took the time off that I did. Because I was so good at my job that I started talking smack to the managers and shit. Because I was like, you guys aren't up to what the hell I do. So I was like, but the quality of work that I started giving in was way less than what I know I'm capable of doing. So then that's how I knew something was up, at least on the work side of my life. And then that's when I really sat down to think about it, be like, all right, let me check myself. What's wrong? What am I feeling like? Why am I acting this way? Like a lot of times, like if anger is directed at somebody, that's a projection of yourself. Like, why the fuck you doing this? Precisely. Like something is like, why are you yelling at me if you mad with yourself?
Yeah.
That don't make sense.
Definitely, bro. I mean, what you think? Like, you think people get angry because they get complacent, so they take it out on other people?
For sure.
Yeah.
No, 100%. Or I would say sometimes when you feel that you're stuck, we're not stuck, but we stop doing things.
Yeah.
And that's what really makes it seem like you're stuck.
Yeah.
Because if you're like, okay, I feel stuck, and then when you start saying I feel stuck, and you start focusing on saying I feel stuck, you start actually doing things that really make it seem like you're stuck. And that'll make you angry.
Hell yeah.
Now you're like, I don't feel like I'm going anywhere. I don't feel like I'm doing anything.
Yeah.
And when somebody is talking to you, you may just project that anger to them, and they kind of like, damn, what you angry? You know what I mean? Why are you angry for?
Yeah.
But you're really angry with yourself. And I feel that at times it is very easy to feel that way, especially if you've been doing the same thing and you don't feel like you're progressing, or there's a lot of negative things that can come in, and if you don't really pay attention to them, they will get you sometimes. Like you may just have one day you get up and you just like, I ain't gonna lie, bro, I'm really not feeling today, or something happened in the morning and you just, even that may make you complacent for that day. Like, man,
something just tossed the whole vibe off.
Right.
Of it.
Right.
Yeah.
That was me earlier today.
Well, let's talk about that. How'd you feel with that?
With that? No, it's just like, there's hella work, bro. So, like,
Yeah.
you don't want to do this.
Yeah.
Like, even setting this up and all that and all the technical issues and stuff like that.
It's
you're just
tiring.
like, hell no, I don't want to deal with that today.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where it kind of starts. So if you let yourself, that first day, chill off, then it goes to day number 2 and then day number 3 and so on and so forth.
right.
I try not to, like,
One
The
turns to
domino
two,
effect.
two
Yeah, the
turns to
domino
four.
relaxing.
especially with the gym. Like, I took a day off the gym. I'm like, shit, take another one off the gym.
I was supposed
Right.
to
No.
go yesterday. I
Shit.
didn't
Yeah.
go. Shit.
That
Like-
shit, it'll get you quick.
Like me, I go Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so I'm watching
Yeah.
the show with my homie, right?
yeah.
And this is what I did, right?
Yeah.
I'm watching the show. I start doing my workout while I'm watching the show, bro. I kid you not. Like
You gotta
Friday's
get it
chest-
done, bro.
chest and shoulders day.
Yeah.
So I get down. I'm like, all right, I got 3 different sets of type of push-ups I'm gonna do. I'm gonna watch the show
Been on
And
autopilot.
and do the push-ups.
Yeah,
You feel me?
dude.
That's the
Uh,
importance of setting a routine for yourself.
Right.
I applaud
yeah.
you for that. That's hella cool.
And then even just figuring out like, I don't want to do this. Figuring out like another way you can do it. Like, you know what I mean? Still work
Yeah,
out
Tell
like
you, bro.
me.
Hey, get it done. Watch the video, bro.
Right. Watch
Fuck
the
it.
video and get it done.
Fuck it, bro. on your
whatever
phone.
feels the most fulfilling to you, that'll
Right,
keep
for
you
sure.
Hell
going.
yeah.
That's another thing about being when you feel like you're complacent. I feel like you feel like you're unfulfilled, and that's
Yeah.
when other
Yeah.
negative emotions may come in. You're like, I don't feel like I'm moving forward. This is not fulfilling.
Yeah.
This is making me angry, or you might be sad. You know,
Yeah.
all different types of things come and hit you when you feel like you're not moving.
Right.
Feel that, bro, for sure. But I'm gonna probably end it real quick just because we got so much issues with everything. I
Okay.
wanna,
It's
keep
all
it
cool.
going. But all right, you got any last words?
No. We got everything out the window pretty much, actually.
Yeah.
Hey,
You got social media or something?
thank you guys for having me on. This was hella fun to talk about.
No
Follow my
problem.
social media,
Hopefully
my
we don't,
Instagram, Batman_Easus. You know, it's Third Prada for my Twitter too. If you guys
Okay.
need any photography, hit me up. I got y'all.
Yeah,
I'll
my
try to
man.
put it on the screen.
Yeah.
I'll try. I'll try. But all right, check out our other videos at 95 Men. Subscribe,
Yes,
like,
please.
and check us out on the next one. We appreciate y'all.
Check it out.
Have a good one.